So as we close in on the federal election, October 19th, don't forget, there's one issue that keeps cropping up. It's not the economy, and no, it's not the niqab either. It's the issue of strategic voting. Now, for those of you who don't know, strategic voting means voting for the candidate who you think will win or who you think has the best shot of defeating the candidate who you don't want to win, instead of just voting for who you actually might want to vote for. Now, it's a controversial issue, and there are plenty of arguments on both sides regarding its effectiveness, but there's one line of argument that I take particular issue with. It's this idea that every vote is sacred, and that we should be voting with our hearts, and that strategic voting is somehow a perversion of democracy. This, to me, is very silly. I mean, a vote is not a sacred thing. It's not a prayer or a wish that's whispered into a ballot box. It's a practical, utilitarian thing. And when done correctly and intelligently, strategic voting works because it aims to prevent what any given voter perceives as the worst outcome. And as I've said, I think countless times in these op-ed videos, democracy is all about preventing the worst outcome. In my experience, that people have these rosy, romantic, every vote is sacred views are the kinds of people who are really only politicized once every 4 years when they go to a ballot box. If you actually care about the fate of your country, do your research, look at the odds, and perform the highest civic duty that anyone in Canada or in any democracy can perform. Make the least worst decision.